What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on Dragon City. Now, hopefully you guys are having a great day. What is happening today is there is a new free dragon available for you to get. And who we have here is the Justin Bieber Dragon, or the Believer Dragon, as you can see, available for free for watching, the stuff that's in the game. Obviously, if you've done this before, we had the Miley Cyrus Dragon, we had the Lady Gaga Dragon, we have the Justin Bieber Dragon right now available for a limited time, so be sure not to miss it for absolutely free. We were able to get it out of the chest, and I already, gone ahead and it's in here somewhere. It's in my stash, and we already had one from another time. So let me get back out of here. Oh, we can't collect that just yet. 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look at some of the dragons that we placed yesterday. What we have here is Dracula. And you notice one of his eyes is squinting. He's an element of electric and fire. You can place it into a fire habitat and take a look at this dragon number 598. And you may have noticed I did buy more gems from that guy because I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it, but like he's kind of like, dude, you want to buy more? You want to buy more? I'm like, And I thought, hey, I will probably need it throughout the years anyway. So I was like, all right. So some of you have been asking me, unfortunately. You see, I don't want to get into any, like, if something happens between you and them, I don't want to be responsible. So if you want to look for these people, they're in Dragon City groups, Facebook groups. You could search for them on Google. But anyways, yeah. So let's go back here and take a look at the Dracula Dragon. Here's the Dracula Dragon. And, some of you have also been saying, you're so cheap, man. That's only 50 gems. Like, it really isn't free because I really have to, like, put money into it. Even though, it's cheaper to buy it from them. But, it's not free. So even if it's 50 gems, that's still that still costs something. But anyways, so he turns into a bat. We'll speed it up some more, and especially with Dragon City, the price is like going up, right? The price going up just kind of makes it that much more difficult to play, unfortunately. It's not like when it was first released, that was completely different. So second form, there's a lot more bats. This is Halloween. This is Halloween, guys. All right, so we have the Dracula Dragon. We're going to take a look at this dragon now. Yeah, he's going a bit crazy. All right, so what I'm going to do is, like I was saying, it's getting expensive. I don't even have enough, I don't have enough gold to, like, that's why I'm not building food. Once I start building food, I'm broke. Look, I only have 15 million left. I can't do anything there, and I do need to upgrade these things as well. And I think it's more important to use them to upgrade the habitats because I will need to put dragons into the game regardless. So, anyways, I just want to talk a bit about that because, before, some of you have even asked me, hey, what happened? How come when I upgrade stuff, you need to use gem? They changed it. I mean, they changed it, and it's made more difficult, unfortunately, and I do need more habitat, so that's why I'm doing that. I'm thinking about the ultra breeding tree. We don't breed anything anymore. Like after all the breeding dragons, or the dragons that you could breed, I did a video on each one. If you want to check it out, it is on the channel. After all the dragons that you could breed, they stopped. Essentially they stopped. That's just it. They stopped making dragons you can breed. And I think I already made a video on this dragon. Some of you have been asking me to do a video on this dragon. All right, let's pick up this dragon. Let's take a picture first. Now, actually, we'll pick it up a bit later. But I want to go over some of the other dragons that is available here. All right, yeah, these are all breedable dragons. That's the thing. I mean, after I made a video on each one, if you want to know how to breed it, you can always go there and check out that dragon. But, after all of these dragons, they stopped making dragons that you can breed. You have to buy them, unfortunately. That's that's the basis of the game now. So, you know, let's get back out of here. All right. So, anyways, all right, the Justin Bieber Dragon. Almost forgot about that. But let's look at the Ozone Dragon. See, I'm out of space. I gotta put these dragons somewhere, and I don't know where. Collect all of that. I like that button. That's a good button. They need to do that with some of the other games. Let's go in here. Now, I barely look at that dragon anyways. Let's go in the Ozone Dragon. Number 526 beside the Aries Dragon. I've seen this Ozone Dragon somewhere before. So here's the Ozone Dragon. Oh, it protects. That's pretty cool. Let's feed it up a bit. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. The second form. So it did like a mystical barrier. So that's pretty cool with the Ozone Dragon. Come on, Bunny. His name is Bunny, too. Now he still has... Ooh, that's a pretty cool mystical barrier. Let's feed up a bit more. Alright, this is the final Ozone Dragon. It looks really skinny. Like, it barely has any meat. It kind of looks like, I don't know, an eagle. Alright, so anyways, let's get out of there. And I wanted to put the Justin Bieber Dragon here. They call it the Believer Dragon. So there's the Believer Dragon. But let me go on in here. Before we do that. Come on, Believer. Where's Believer? I already have this dragon. So some of you have been asking me about this dragon. You can always check it out on the channel. I already have that dragon. That's why it's here. The Miley Cyrus Dragon. We already made that video on that. Lady Gaga Dragon. I didn't make a video on this? Gosh. I don't even know where it is. That's the thing. Alright, so it's a legendary. The Believer Dragon. So it should be somewhere around here. Don't fail me now. Alright, so here he is. He became famous by making videos of himself and posting them on DragonTube. He was hugely successful, so he started making records. He has changed a lot. He's a bad boy these days, but his fans still love him. Alright, so, you know, there he is. There's a dragon. We'll look at the baby form. The child form. So he's gonna be there. And of course, there's some of the other dragons we're still working on, unfortunately. Let's go back here. And you can get them through the cinema again. Some of you have been asking me why you don't have a cinema. I'm not sure about that, if you're wondering. Let's place the sustainable dragon. I think I'm going to need that dragon anyways. Okay, let's hatch this dual dragon. This is actually one of the cool dragon. Legend type dragon. Let's place it into... Alright, we don't have a legend habitat that is free. I'm sorry, Mirror Dragon. We'll have to send you in there. Alright, so let's put the dual dragon in here. Actually, can we look at the dual dragon in here before doing that? Dual dragon. That, you know, I wanted that dragon a while ago. Alright, so I can't look at its description because I have its egg. That doesn't make sense at all. Number 474. Yeah, look at that. That is a really, really cool dragon. Look at the eyes. This is the first time I've seen something so crazy like that. Ooh, it's glowing. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's feed it up then. Nothing's happening there. Second form. Alright, he's making his eyes glow again. Oh, he has two tails. And he's a little split between, you know, good and evil. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, level 7. Please don't do the eyes again. Alright, just waiting for... Oh, yeah, it doesn't do anything. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's just... There's not much of an animation here. Looks like it's half devil and half angel. That's about it. Look at the wings. One of them looks like angel. The other one looks like, you know, it's from a demon or something. So that's the dual dragon. We're gonna place another dragon down here. I don't know when they're going to change it, so be sure not to miss it. I'm gonna put the lady dragon. Obviously, I need to work on that as well. All right, now that that's done, it's time to speed up hatching. What? Wow. This thing takes so long to regenerate. I don't remember when was the last time. It was like probably 2 days ago. Alright, let's go on in here. Get some gem. There we go. We got 1 gem. So there is the Forest Lord Dragon that you can get from the battle. It's available for limited time. I think for the next 3 days. I could be wrong. Because I might try to finish this. Alright, let's fast it forward. The reason why I'm fasting it forward is because it takes much longer. It takes much longer as time progresses. Let's put those in. Alright, so we have all the Super Saiyan dragons. The high dragons. There's no sound. Alright, so that's kind of weird. What happened to the sound? Let's take this thing out. Whoops. My bad. Astro hit. The Tesla Dragon. Okay, now that we gotten that out of the way, see, notice it takes 23 hours and it costs much more gem. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's pick up some dragons first. The Lady Dragon, the Super Nature Dragon, the Chrome Dragon. Go out over here a bit. Do I have the Doctor Dragon? Fire Wolf Dragon. That looks like a pretty cool dragon. Dark Pearl. Cyclops. Sad. Hawaiian. Gingerbread. There's a Wrecking Dragon. The Wrecking Dragon. That's a legendary. The Gingerbread Dragon is 225. You gotta be thinking, why is it so expensive? Alright, so let's skip to that section. So these are all the offers. Oh, that's great. I gotta say that their user interface is getting much better than all the other games I played so far. Alright guys, we're back. What happened was that I tried to fix the sound. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I don't hear anything. Well, I hear the sound of the, you know, the waterfalls and all that. But what happened to the music? Alright, see, it's even worse here. I don't know what's happening, but hey, whatever. I rebooted. Alright, let's work on these guys. These guys are actually very hard to evolve. They're definitely not easy, if you're wondering. Looks like there's some blue ones. Wow. 1 point something million. I'm going broke here. 2 million. Oh boy. Alright, now I remember why I didn't do that anymore. Because I was broke. Look at this, I have 4 of these. Alright, let's go back out of here. I'm out of whatever that thing is. I'm broke. I'm out of gems. Or what do you call those? Rubies and other things. Let's finish this. Alright, so let's just take a look at the Justin Bieber Dragon. Let's finish that. I was going to use the fast forward thing, but it's not there anymore. Element of light, dark, and legend. Oh, are you serious? Okay, let's go back in here. I'm going to put this dragon into here. Here is the Believer Dragon. What would you like to do with your Believer Dragon? Again, you can get it for free through the cinema right now during this event anyways for a limited time. So be sure not to miss it. Number 506. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh my God! Did I just see what I just saw? Oh my God! Look at the eyelashes and all those. All right, so there's baby form. Let's go back over here. So here's the baby form, and you know you see a bunch of hearts and whatnot. Eyelashes. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Let's speed it up a bit. Here's the teenage form. Now he's cool. Well, I guess he has a ring and his dashing hair. And let's speed up a bit more. Alright, now you see a bunch of tattoos and he has new hair and he has a mic. And, you know, that's actually a very common mic that everybody uses. Alright, so that's what he looks like in the final form. And again, legend. He's a legend. That's what they're naming it. They're considering it a legend, light and dark. I'm not sure if I want to feed this dragon up, to be honest. Let's actually. What is it hovering on? Oh no, wait. That was the other guy's sword. Let's feed it up, and we'll look at his attack. Actually, I want to look at that. I mean, I think a lot of people would want to see it too. So let's look at it. Okay, level 20. Let's bring it into battle instead. Instead of going into training, let's actually bring it into battle. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Level 20. Alright, so I gotta find the dragon. Where are you? Here you go. Now I could have any random stuff. Dun 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 dun. Let's use the fist hammer. Or hammer fist. Oh my God, what is he doing? He has like gold knuckles. Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna die. Uh-oh. The Believer Dragon isn't doing so well. It looks like Justin isn't doing so well. Uh-oh. We're hit. If we don't take it out, we're gonna die. Oh my God! Are you serious? Oh, wow. Alright. We survived with 27 health. Believe it or not. Believe it! Believer Dragon. He's gonna be like, believe it, we survived with 27 health. Oh my gosh. That's unbelievable. I can't believe that actually happened. I really can't believe it. You gotta really be a believer now. Alright, so the good dragon. And these are all the dragons that are on sale right now. Of course, that changes in 13 hours. Alright guys, that is the Justin Beiber Dragon, and you can get him through the special video section, the cinema section of the game. Be sure not to miss it. We'll be back in the next video, guys. Let me know what you think about this dragon in the comment section below, especially with the last battle, what happened there. Do you believe it? I mean, gee. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.